What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Multichain. Now, Multichain is trending at the moment, and the team have actually advised not to use the bridges for now. So we're going to take a look at why, and also what can Multichain do in terms of price. This used to be called AnySwap. AnySwap was immensely popular in the last bull cycle. So we'll take a look. Before I get into that, though, guys, if you are new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on this channel. In the videos, I showed everyone I was buying up these cryptos because I thought they were quality. And I thought there were a lot of profits to be had. You can see what you would have made if you'd have popped $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos and sold 18 months on. And that's how long it took for these coins to hit those highs, was 18 months. So if you'd put $100 into each one, that's a $2,600 investment in total. Your net profit from that $2,600 would have been 123 grand, which is not bad. Now, I sold all these. I've been buying up new cryptos since the market crashed, and I share the coins that I'm getting in on the website Copymycryptocom. That is the site I run. So anytime I buy a crypto, I go onto the site and I release a video and I talk through with the members what I'm doing, what coin I'm getting in on, why I'm getting in on it, what gains I think that coin can have, what percentage of my money I'm putting in. When I sell a coin, I do the same thing. I jump on the site and I tell my members which coin I'm selling for my holdings, what percentage I'm selling, and what I'm doing with my profits, whether it's banking the money or reinvesting. Anyone that joins the site, there is no work for the members. They literally get to copy along to everything I'm doing, make the same profits I do, except they do zero work. They don't have to do any research. They don't have to deep dive into the markets every day, because I do that. And on the site, we now have over 3,000 members, and that's because of the successes we've had, like Phantom. Remember, Phantom went up nearly 700 times from when I found it. And when I find coins that I think can do those runs, I just go onto the site and share them. You know, we've gotten on 2 coins at the end of last week. These are coins that I think can do 100x gains. So I shared them with all the members. If you want to find out about them, jump onto the website now, read through it. Everything on Copymycrypto.com is public record. So everything you watch, everything you read, everything you see, you can verify on the history of this channel and make a decision if it's something that you want to try. Right, let's talk Multichain. So first of all, Multichain's team have pointed out the Multichain service stopped currently, and all bridge transactions will be stuck on the source chains. There is no confirmed resume time. Please don't use the Multichain bridging service now. And obviously, you know, a fair few people are fairly upset. You know, we can see that people have got money trapped in the bridges as a result of this. Now, Multichain was formerly known as AnySwap, and its goal is to be the ultimate router for Web3, and it's positioned itself as an infrastructure for cross-chain transactions. Now, obviously, that's not going very well today, since obviously the multi-chain's gone down. Now, Multichain offers solutions that effectively enable all blockchains to interconnect, regardless of if they're Ethereum virtual machine or not, regardless if they're layer 2s. So Multichain is a prominent name in the cross-chain space with a rapidly growing network of 26 chains. The total value locked reached highs of over 10 billion and sustained a daily volume of over 100 million. However, the onset of the bear market and the recent news of Multichain's CEO being uncontactable saw the total value locked drop to 1.38 billion. Zhao Jun is the co-founder and CEO of Multichain. No other information about him there. So as laid out in the official documents, Multichain wants to solve the problem of a single point of failure that occurs when a single transaction is used to send assets or interact with smart contracts cross-chain. The solution, according to Multichain, is to use threshold signature schemes and split the security key. This is where the Multichain's secure multi-party computation network comes into play. and that's a network of nodes that implements the threshold signature schemes distributed key generation, which is an algorithm custom written and optimized by the engineers at Multichain. Now, one thing I'll point out is obviously with regards to the fact that the documentation highlights the issues of single point of failure. That's exactly what we're seeing right now. Multi-chain services stopped currently working. All bridge transactions will be stuck on the source chains. There's no confirmed resume time. Please don't use the multi-chain bridging service now. Now that happened 24 days ago. And you've got to bear in mind, look, obviously it's not great because people can still submit to the bridge, and people have been without being aware that the multi-chain bridging service is not working. Also, then you've got to double down on the fact that, look, it has caused a single point of failure because their bridging service isn't working. And it doesn't matter where you've moved funds from, it is a single point, a source of failure. So there's kind of an issue there. And it's kind of gone against exactly what their goal and aims were. And look, multi-chain is a good concept, really is, but moments like this are really bad for a project like this that highlights that they don't want to be, they're trying to solve a single point of failure issue and then they've caused one. Now we'll take a look at what the actual details with regards to multi-chain are right now, but before I get into that, guys, if you are looking to make a decent return on your, or actually a very good return on your holdings, there are staking opportunities via rStaking. This is a site that has been up and running since 2019. They don't do any KYC, so you can literally just sign up. You can send your crypto there, and you can stake your crypto. And whether that's, and the payouts are all in stable coins, which I quite like. So it means if you say wanted to stake BNB, or say you wanted to stake Matic, or whatever it is, like whatever you decided to stake, the payouts will be in the payouts will always be in a stable coin of your choosing, which is like a very cool idea. And it ensures that, you know, effectively you're always going to be able to earn a little bit of stablecoin money. So if I wanted to stake Ripple, you know, you can see I've got like 2,500 or whatever that's available. So if I wanted to stake that, I could stake it and I could get my return in, say, ERC20. So I get my stablecoin returns in ERC20. So if I did it for a year, I would get $439, which is 25% of the value of 2,500 XRP. Which again, I think is a very cool feature. They've been up and like I say, they've been up and running for 4 years. They have over 12 chains now. 12 chains, bang on. Over 500 different coins that can be integrated into the rStaking platform. Gives you the opportunity to earn money very, very easily. They've got like over, I think it's over $3 billion now in liquidity across all the pools that they've got. Again, just a nice way for you to be able to earn very easily, build your stablecoin holdings up, which can go into solid cryptos that you like. There's a link in the description for this. And by the way, guys, if you join, you get like $5 free in the Rhino token that you can immediately get to invest in. So there's a link in the description to check that out. Now, back to multi-chain. So multi-chain right now, if we enter the app, we can see the sort of details on how multi-chain is getting on. So in terms of pools, we can see the overall liquidity when it loads. Or let's just look at farms. So as you can see, you can stake Ethereum, you can stake Arbitrum, and you'll be able to earn some APR, although it's not updating right now. Unfortunately, it appears that, you know, the site is glitching. Now that's probably again down to, you know, wider issues like the fact that the bridge is down right now. But in terms of what you can do on the platform, it's very similar to what you'll have seen before. You know, you can do a cross-chain bridge, so I could not right now, for the love of God, don't do any bridges right now, but you could bridge between, you know, any network that you want. Say I decided I wanted a bridge from Ethereum to Avalanche. It's doable. The multi-chain bridges, have worked really well for months and months and months, but this recent error that is still ongoing is a problem. And they did have other features like the pools and the farms, but as of right now, as you can see, most things are down. I'm sure the team are working on this hard and trying to resolve the issue, but a lot of people have had money that's kind of went through the bridge that is now stuck on the original chain. So obviously, bit of an issue there, and we're going to see what happens with regards to multi-chain. But right now, they're not taking a huge price hit. If we look at the last month, we can see that obviously there was a price hit from like the 7th onwards, and we can see basically when the bridge issues started, and the price action has since over the last month dropped quite dramatically. Does it mean it's going to last forever? No. Can the team resolve the issue? We'll see, is honestly the answer. They should be able to. But it is worth noting as well that on May 21st, the CEO was taken away by the Chinese police from his home and has been out of contact with the global multi-chain team ever since. The team has contacted node operators and learned that their operational access keys had been revoked. Furthermore, the node servers, like all other ordinary servers, were actually running under Zhao Jun's personal cloud server account. No member of the team has access to his personal account, so nobody can log on to the servers. Later, the team established contact with his family and learned that all of his computers and everything else was confiscated by the authorities. Since the inception of the project, all funds and investments from investors have been under his control. This also means that all the team's funds and access to the servers are now with police. Due to the lack of information about the case, the team could only maintain project operations to the best of their abilities. Currently this program is ongoing. And obviously this is in part down to the issues of Zhao Jun being under police custody. It's a very, very unusual situation. The multi-chain team no longer has access to the domain account to redirect or bring down the front end of multichain.org. So there are a lot of issues here. They're even reaching out to GoDaddy to help bring down multichain.org. So they are trying to stop the issues within the space, but my God, this is problematic. So then the question really becomes, what happens here? This could die, guys. This is one of those projects that, look, it was a quality project and it had really good ideas. They were doing great things, but their CEO is in police custody for unknown reasons. They don't have access to the site as of right now. They can't get hold of any. They can't manage the servers. They can't manage the node operators. Everything was through his personal accounts. So this is one of those scenarios that's pretty rough. If you are looking to use multi-chain, I highly, highly, highly suggest you don't. Not until the team come out and inform the community of if anything has been resolved. But as of right now, this is one to avoid. We're probably going to see the price action of multi-chain drop quite dramatically until this situation is resolved. And then we'll have to see how things move from there. Highly, highly, highly recommend just avoiding it. In terms of what this can do in price, is the reality this could die. This could die, or we'll find out that everything, the team now have access to the project once again. Maybe the funds are released, but this is a massively uncertain situation. Very, very bizarre. It's hard to predict price. Before this happened, I would have been looking at around $12, just based off of the fact that there's huge volume surges around that $12 mark. But right now, guys, stay away from it. Be safe with your crypto. Don't put yourself at risk. It's a bizarre scenario, but authorities are going after crypto quite a lot these days. We know this. Look at how the SEC have been. Look at what the police here are doing in this scenario. If you are a multi-chain user, for the love of God, don't use it for a bit. Yeah, don't put anything through the bridges. Keep safe, because your funds are not going to be accessible once you use it. Very weird scenario. If you are a multi-chain user and you used it after the network went down, how are you feeling? Are you hopeful that you're going to get it back? You know, have the team spoken to you? Are they being communicative on Telegram and Discord? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, guys, if your funds are stuck, good luck. I hope they get released soon. Very weird scenario. Now, guys, last thing, if you want to just simply take the work out of your crypto investing, if you want to make everything easier on yourself, then head over to Copymycryptocom. That is the site I run where I share. Anytime I buy a crypto, I let my members know what coin I'm buying and why I'm buying it, the percentage of my money I'm putting in, and they can copy along. When I sell a crypto, I do the exact same thing. Let them know what coin I'm selling and why I'm selling it. And again, they can copy along. There is no work required. If you head over to the website, what you will see is everything I've said in the past, what has happened following that, what the members have achieved. Everything on the site is public record, so you can verify absolutely everything you read, and you can make an informed decision if this is something you want to try. There is a reason that we have over 3,000 members on the site now, and that's because of the successes we've had. So if you've never got a chance to go onto the site, go do that now to find out what you're missing. And that is it from me. Take care. Bye-bye.